All right, people, welcome back to the Kaiba Show. And this week, your girl, Michaela Coel, has outdone herself on I May Destroy You on HBO. So if you haven't watched it, we're going to talk about it. So let's get it.
Welcome to the Kaiba
Man, oh man, your girl Michaela Coel has outdone herself this time. Oh my God. So, I May Destroy You is starring Michaela Coel. And if you're not familiar with her work, she did the critically acclaimed show on Netflix called Chewing Gum. I've been a fan of her since Chewing Gum, ever since I saw it on Netflix a few years ago. I don't think you could watch it now. I think Netflix took it off. But she is rising. Like when I say rising, she's like, the Issa Rae for like London, Britain, for England. All the London actors and actresses that are making a name for themselves here in America. She's like outshined herself. This show, oh my God, this show is so good. 12 episodes, 30 minutes. And basically the premise of the show is, there's a lot of dark humor with this show, and it deals with right and wrong, consent when it comes to sexual relationships in real life. And basically this show deals with all different types of, you name it, sexual assault, rapes. Like they covered all the bases. And that's like basically the premise of the show. We got these three friends, all black, and how they all, some shape, form, fashion, pretty much all of them go through some type of sexual assault. We have two females and we have one male. And this show just covered all the bases. Like, yes, and for people out there that don't realize it, yes, men get raped too. And that's a growing issue, and it's swept under the rug. And this show depicts on how even as a guy you could be afraid to come out and say that you've been raped because people are going to look at you like, what? You've been raped? By who? And I just loved how this show touched on that. And it shows, like I said, right and wrong, consent or non-consent. There was some sexual assault forms of rape that I wasn't even aware of before this show, and I don't even want to get into details with it. But I was just like, wow, I was taken back. I was like, wow, that I did not know if you do this, that's still considered rape, even if in the beginning there was consent, like, hey, listen, we're going to do this. But I don't want to give away this episode in particular that this takes place. But basically, the act of the sex was consent. But something took place during the sex, during the sex, that then now it turns into rape. And I was just like, like, I learned something. This show will teach you some stuff, because I myself as a guy, I did not know that that was considered rape, and I was taken back from it because the deed was still being committed. You get what I'm trying to say? Without giving, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but the deed was still being committed. But then when it was all said and done, then it's like, wait a minute, did you just do what? Like, bro, that's rape, right? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't know. I was just, we was in the, nah, bro, that's still rape. That's still rape. And I learned something new off of that episode, because I did not know that even if she's enjoying it, even if we're still doing the deed, if you don't give a heads up about what's taking place right now that you might not be aware of, that's rape, bro. So like, this will be an eye opener for a lot of men too watching this show. Like, yo, whatever you're doing that you think is cool, it's not cool, and you need to stop. And this show is phenomenal. Like, Michaela Coel did an awesome job on this show. Acting was good, for mostly everybody. There, I guess some people might complain once again. with some of the language being spoken. You know, like the slang and stuff. You might not be able to understand certain slang because you know it's England. You know, they're in London. They have their own little swag out there. But other than that, acting was good. Story was good. Story was phenomenal. From the first episode all the way down to episode 12. Like I said, each episode is about 30 minutes. So it's not like you're going to be there and it's going to be dragged out. They get to the point, and every episode they get to the point. And I don't want to give too much away, but I just highly recommend that if you have HBO, you check out I May Destroy You. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, on the Kaiba scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this show a hard 9. I loved every aspect of this show. Michaela did a good job. She shined light on a lot of different topics. There's a lot of dark humor in it, and she's shown light on a lot of topics from all different types. Like all different angles. She's coming at you with all different angles. It shows the struggle. Like she's a writer. She's looking for her next big book. She just came off of writing a big book, and she's dealing with the stress of that, and then just trying to go out and have fun. It's like real life stuff, like what young people and even older people go through. And she's just going out trying to have fun with her friends, and you just see like the turmoil that happens from her trying to get this book off, and like I said, consent. There's some situations that pop off where there was no consent. Date rape, like I said, they're coming at you with all different angles. Date rape, drug, everything. The show is heavy. The show is heavy, and it's a must watch. So yeah, you need to go check out I May Destroy You. So if you like what you've seen, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. You already know, hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, man, hit the like button. Leave a comment. If you've seen this show, leave a comment, man. Let me know what you thought of the show. I thought the show was good. She did an awesome job. I just see nothing but greatness in her future. She's like the Issa Rae for like England right now for me. So leave a comment at the bottom. Let me know what you thought of the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.